Chapter 27. This is definitely one of the worst days of my life. Time seems to have slowed down to a painful rate. How long have I been awkwardly strewn over the filthy train carriage floor just outside the open door of the toilet? It's probably just been 5 minutes, but it feels like an hour in one of the 7 circles of the inferno. Even if my face wasn't burning from a reaction to the perfume, my complete sense of humiliation would be enough. Maybe this is some sort of divine punishment because I didn't go back on the coach. I try to tell Jen I'm fine and she doesn't need to be crying and wringing her hands, but lying on a train by the exit door negates the fineness of the situation somewhat. In the end, I just give up and submit to the inevitability of it all. When the train pulls into the next station, the doors open and I catch a glimpse of a National Rail SWAT team on the platform. 2 paramedics in high-vis jackets jump on and start assessing me, while presumably all the other train doors are rammed full of passengers trying to get on or off with one door out of action because that man had a reaction to perfume. Well, it's an allergy to limonene, an oil found in citrus peel, actually, as I tell Jen. I rarely get close enough for much of a reaction, but that Joe Malone stuff is pungent. No wonder it costs 5 gold bars for a bottle. The swelling has reduced, the paramedic says, cold fingers prodding my neck. Are you struggling to breathe? I'm fine. I really should think of a different response. We should probably take him in for monitoring, the other paramedic says. What, and be stranded in A&E to be sent home at midnight once the last train has gone? That's not necessary, I say, in my best assertive tone, although being on the floor lessens the impact. Not enough projection. We can transfer him to first class, one of the train workers says. Yes, I nod enthusiastically. That sounds much more necessary. We'll provide you with another EpiPen just in case. You should go to your doctor tomorrow to get checked over, the paramedic advises. Can I get up now? I fold down the annoying tiny corridor seat and lever myself to a standing position. I pat the smooth grey plastic of the wall, trying to find something to grip onto. There's nothing, so my palm stays flattened against the surface. Jen takes my arm and we follow the train worker to the first class area. Someone immediately offers us refreshments, and as the train judders into movement again, I reflect with some satisfaction that this whole escapade resulted in a seat upgrade and a free panini. Jen is still jittery and keeps looking around in hypervigilance mode in case anyone else took out a mortgage to buy luxury perfume with citrus oil. Why didn't you tell me you had allergies? She says, like I'm some kid who forgot to bring their medical form on the trip. I only have one, I argue. I could have unpeeled an orange right in front of you at any time and set you off. I've never seen you eat an orange. That's not the point, Jen frowns. She looks cute when she does this, though I know better than to tell her in this moment. We should really raise awareness of this. Put a poster in the staff room. I splutter on the mouthful of coffee I just drank. What? A poster with my mugshot and no citrus. You could have died. She's really not in the mood for joking. You saved my life. I decide to put a positive spin on it. How can I ever repay you? Number 1, get your own EpiPen so I don't have to borrow one from a stranger, she says, her voice rising, and I know a crusade is beginning. Number 2, tell me your allergies. Number 3, stop being British when you need help. Okay, I hold my hands up. I will try to deny my cultural roots in moments of life or death crisis. To my horror, Jen starts crying again. Then does that thing where she tries to explain why she's crying, but she's crying too much to make any sense, so I just make soothing noises and pretend I understand. Unintelligible noise, hard day. Unintelligible noise, so scared. It's all okay now, I say, patting her shoulder. I look around and pass her a napkin in lieu of a tissue. She blows her nose, then sniffs, wiping her face. I don't know what I'd do if I lost you, she says with sudden, quiet calmness. I grasp her hands and my heart bursts with the excitement of this intense emotion being reciprocated. That I found someone to love who actually loves me back seems outlandishly impossible. I think about the ring and I can't help grinning. I want you to talk to David again, Jen says, her tone still serious. I don't want to have to pretend that this doesn't exist or that it's only part-time on the weekend. I know, I squeeze her hand. Don't worry, I told you I've got it all under control. 2 weeks until Christmas and counting.